everyone, I'm Leslie Cornwell, Certified Nurse Midwife with Midwifery Business Consultation. This section has to do with marketing your services. A disclaimer we put at the beginning of all of our presentations: this information is for general and educational use only, not intended to substitute for professional, legal, or clinical advice. We strive to keep our information as accurate as possible, but make no promises and guarantees it fits your unique needs. Objectives: the student will be able to verbalize why this is important. They'll be able to talk about the different marketing service strategies that are available. They'll be able to talk about exactly what is a marketing campaign, how do you choose the best marketing campaign to find your ideal clients, and some basic tips that are really key when you're focusing on expanding your service line and getting that value you're looking for. So this topic is really important because nobody can be successful if they do not have their good marketing campaigns. You can have the best product service in the world, but if nobody knows you exist, it does not matter. There's a lot of different ways to market your practice depending on your unique budgets, your needs, who you serve, what your goals are, short-term, long-term. So it's really important to have a strong strategic plan, a business plan, short-term, long-term goals, so that you can use your time, your financial budgets, your actual campaigns of what you want to do the best possible. So we'll go to the basics. What is marketing? Marketing refers to any action a company does to attract their audience, their ideal clients, to their product and services. It can be online with social media, it could be mailing, flyers, brochures, postcards, it could be stopping door to door and networking, taking your business cards and flyer and meeting local businesses, go to church events, fundraisers, attending like-minded community events. So your whole point is strengthening your branding, your loyalty, your services, increasing your sales, if it's your midwife, your delivery list, your service line, so you have lots of patients you can take care of that are your ideal clientele. So there's different types of marketing strategies. You can do paid marketing strategies, you can do Google ads, you can do Facebook ads, you can do mailing campaigns. You can spend as much money or as little bit of money as you want to. It really depends on, do you have a team, you've got multiple locations, you're small and simple, you don't want to take much for clientele. It doesn't make any sense to be aggressive with your marketing campaign just to be turning away a bunch of clients. So you have to be very wise in where you want to go, what makes the biggest impact for the least amount of cost, the least amount of time, and thinking about your ideal clients. Where are they most often at, online, in person, and how do you find them, and how do you attract your vision and mindset of who you want to serve to the community, to them. Cause marketing is where you're playing an active role in the products. The business is making the decisions, they're promoting the products, the services, they're really focusing on how to improve the community development with their service line. So it's really talking about improving quality, decreasing C-section rates, improving breastfeeding rates, improving empowered birth. Your really mission is the philosophy, the mission of what your services will offer and the change and impact they have to the family. So business to customer, that one is where you're directly talking to the customers. You're doing social media, you're mailing them flyers, you're doing an open presentation at a local church, you're asking if you can talk to nursing students, you're trying to find where are your prime customers that you want to directly attract. Maybe they're not pregnant now, but they'll be pregnant in the future. You can do some preconception marketing. You have to figure out, where do I find the people I'm looking for? And then the direct selling is going face to face, door to door. It's not usually what a midwife does. We usually do social media, we do referrals, we do the networking with like-minded businesses in our community, but it is an option. The direct selling is always fun. If you're doing like a parade and you're handing out candy and you're handing out flyers, that is that direct face to face where you're in front, they can ask you questions, they can get to know you. Maybe you have a table at an expo, you volunteer at a local church and they're donating to pregnant women food and supplies, and they're able to ask you questions as a midwife. Employee marketing, you may be doing some referral bonuses, you could be doing some discounts depending on your service line. You can have clients being attracted by your friends and family that work for you. It just depends on how you want to structure your marketing campaigns. So the biggest thing with a marketing strategy is you want to identify your marketing goals. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to serve? What radius do you want to serve? What services do you want to promote? What mission? What value? So you have a clear, consistent branding campaign. You don't want to be changing your color scheme, your logos, what you're all about. People will just get confused and then you won't get your ideal clients there. You really want to be detailed about who is your ideal client, the target audience, the age, the ethnicity, the educational background. Do you want cash? Do you want insurance? Do you want certain religious beliefs? Do you want certain service lines to attract to? You want postmenopausal women? You want teenagers and contraception? You want pregnant women between ages 25 and 35? You want people that are single, that are lower economic status because you're doing a nonprofit, a federally qualified health center? You want more of a boutique shop and you're doing upper middle class women in a certain area of a city that's more affluent? You just have to determine who you want to serve. The more specific you can get, the better. And then how do you find marketing campaigns that will attract them towards you? So you have to think about it. I love social media, Facebook, Instagram. Where are instant, easy, affordable places that you can get people to spread your recommendations, resources? Facebook groups are excellent. It just depends. If you're obviously wanting to serve the Amish Mennonites, it doesn't do any good to do online base. Maybe the local newspaper that they always get. It just really depends on who you want to serve and how do you want them to find you. So these are some tips for marketing your service line. You want to differentiate between what are the competitors in the area doing. You don't want to just rework the wheel and make an identical copy of their mission, their branding, their style. You want to bring your unique take. And midwives have so much with water birth and home birth and quality and home visits. We have so much to offer that much of our competitors can't even compete with. So you want to really stress those key points that make your services unique, different, and why people are willing to pay more, why people are willing to drive further, why people are willing to commit to you a lot faster than they would the average option for maternity care in the area. You could do some bundling packages. It's a little harder if you're taking insurance company and services with midwifery, but maybe you're going to do birth center and you are cash and you bundle a doula, childbirth educator, chiropractor, massage. You could make the list go on of a unique aspect. It's a one-stop shop. This is what they get for the price they're paying, and then whether you use it or not. So you can get very creative. I've seen some awesome practice, maybe the birth supplies, the tub rental for a water birth at home, lactation services, postpartum. The list can go on of what you want to include. Henna art. Maybe there's so many amazing things out there you could choose to bundle or just keep the midwifery care. Marketing to existing customers, maybe you give them a referral kickback, you have them in a raffle, like, hey, every time you send me a referral client the next 90 days, I'm going to do a bed and breakfast marketing campaign raffle. Every time someone gets referred and says your name, we're going to put you into the raffle. You could have so many creative ways, because once you're established 2 to 3 years, you have so many awesome clients that will shout at the rooftop for you, and there's a lot of value to them. So I've noticed a lot of midwife practices, they do have to spend more initially to brand and get their reputation, get their marketing campaigns, get their client load filled up faster. But typically by year 3 to 5, unless their goal is to expand their team and continually expand, once you hit a cap baseline of what you want to serve, where you're at, most people are not long-term paying money for marketing because their referrals, their reputation, their repeat clients are their marketing campaigns. So marketing service lines are really important because it'll get you busy faster. It'll get you the ideal clients. I stress to people all the time in our consulting meetings, you don't want just any client when you're new and starting out. It's a ripple effect. If there's somebody more difficult, they don't fit your ideal client load, you're doing a payment plan and they're not paying, they're going to send friends to you that I guarantee you are going to be similar philosophy, mindset to them because they're friends, they hang out, they're going to have similar economic status, similar beliefs, similar way that they approach birth and care model. So I always stress, be picky, take the clients you want to take. The volume will come and it'll be a ripple effect that if you're very picky from the beginning, only accepting your ideal clients, you're going to love in 3 to 5 years the midwifery clientele load that you have with your practice because you've been very strategic and not just marketing campaigns, but also who you accept in with your practice. So marketing will boost the sales, boost clients right away. It'll, especially if you have a team and you've got staff and you've got overhead you're paying for, you want to diversify your services, you want to diversify your team, you really want to promote how you're unique, you're the different option to choose in the area, and it allows your team to participate in the marketing. And maybe one of your birth assistants will do social media for you, one will do a newsletter, email campaign, one will go door to door in the community to different churches and different vendors and set up meetings for you. They'll hand out flyers, they'll do some donational time. Maybe you'll do some Meet the Midwife live Facebook groups. You'll add some feedback on some Facebook support groups, closed sessions. There's so many ways for you to market your expertise and who you are into the community. So just as an overall summary, we wanted to talk to you about marketing is really, really important for midwifery practice. There's many ways you can market out there. The whole point is to get branding, reputation, quality, attract your ideal clients to your practice. So it will take some research, it'll take some flow. You want to get social media, you want to be consistent, you want to be slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to put a ton of stuff out there and then don't do anything for 6 months. A ton of stuff out there, don't do anything for 6 months. You want to just say, okay, I'm going to put a weekly blog post out to help with my SEO. My website is crisp. I had someone help me with the front cosmetic side and the back end, the backlinking. I have somebody 2 days a week posting on social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. I have a YouTube channel, branding my expertise, interviewing great people in the area. I am once a week networking in person or on Zoom or on a phone chat with like-minded businesses in the area so we can learn about each other. You have a consistent marketing strategy that you're doing regularly, and it makes a huge difference. You'll be busier faster, you'll attract your ideal clients, you're going to make more money, you're going to get the team you want, you're going to be far happier with a really strong marketing campaign.